Uh, Hello viewers, you're highly welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm really happy for you to share this again is my second video of information literacy. In this video, we shall be discussing about information sources. Mm, you know, this 21st century world, and you have to do things. You have to get information that are first hand. Yeah, you have to be updated. You have to be accurate in order to respond. In order to respond to conversations and events and decisions accordingly, so that you should not go astray in this 21st century world. So here's the other time I promised you in the other video of introduction to information literacy to bring to you the information sources in my second video. I know I shall not let you down. I'm always very happy for you. Super hype that you always subscribing to my channel, you liking my videos, sharing them, and most above all, you're gaining a lot from my channel. This I shall not let you down. This is an educative channel. Always stay tuned. I shall get you new things on board, so as you simplify your life in this 21st century world. You know, this world, you have to be updated. You have to get information. You have to think critically. You have to be accurate, and you have to be productive as well. Let's go. Yeah, in this one, we shall be discussing about information sources. I'm going to use this PowerPoint presentation. The other time I told you, I shall give you information sources. So in this video, by the end of this video, I'd like to let you know introduction to information sources, evaluating information sources, types of information sources, and the first one I shall talk about the primary source. That is among the source in this same video. Yeah, so let's go straight to what we are supposed to do. I'm Noah. I'll explain what I can for you to let you know, and for you to know more, always you pause. If there is something you have not got about a slide, just pause and read from each slide. Let us go to introduction to information sources. Yeah, information sources are places, materials, or platforms from which we gather data, information, or knowledge on a particular subject. These sources can vary in type, accessibility, format, credibility, and purpose. Yeah, they vary in purpose, credibility, accessibility. How you gonna access them? Vary in type, format, how they are written. No, all those sources have the different format, like the journal, the articles, internet things. They all have their format, and textbooks they also have their format. How they are written, they're not of the same format. That is what bring about types. Information sources serves as a foundation for research. For you to get to the research of something, first you have to know the source, where you get those information, inquiry, and it also help in inquiry and decision making across all academic, professional, and everyday context. It will let you make decision and inquire that what is really going on. Why is this really like this thing is like this? Yeah, so the source information will make you well of a certain information, will let you inquire about something. Well, thank you. Let's go to another slide. Evaluating information sources. Yeah, before we go to the types, I'd like to let you know to evaluate, to value the source, information source. Is the source really enough to answer my question? Is the source really convenient? Is the format really required to be presented by my lecturers over my seniors, or that person who has requested you to do a research or to think or to get information about something? Is it really the format he needs? Yeah. So when choosing information sources, it's important to assess this. Important to assess this, the credibility. Is the author qualified? Is the author qualified? You must get information that is accurate from a qualified author, a author that is known, a author that has attained some level of literacy of getting information to people. Is the information accurate and backed up by evidence? That information you're getting should be evidenced, should have some citations, should have reference where you can refer to and get prior knowledge about that thing. Yeah. You have to know also the relevancy. Does the information meet your needs? Does it answer the question? Does it answer your question? Yeah. So the information source should be relevant. So in other words, you must know what you are researching about. Like if you are researching about something scientific, you have to go to those. You have to go to those scientific studies, researches made by the qualified scientists, made by the qualified authors. You have not to go to research about scientific facts in the newspaper. Newspaper is all about this information. You will get few things about science, few things explain science. So you have to know the relevancies of the information source. The timeliness, is the information up to date? You have not to go back in the 90s. Though some scientific facts have been discovered in the 90s, but you have to know the one that is updated. Though some just update the one that has been discovered long ago. So you have to get the updated version of that scientific facts or information or history. History you cannot update. History remains. Yeah. So and reflect to current knowledge. Bring it to the current knowledge. Bring it to the applications in the current situation in the 21st century world. The biasness, the information should be talking about that exact thing, should describe that thing critically, should talks about all the good things in that, talks should give the vital information about that specific thing only, or does it reflect the personal organization agendas? Yeah, I think you have got what is called evaluating. Let us go to types. The various types, information sources can be classified into different types depending on the discipline. It depends on where you get them. The primary sources, secondary sources. They will depend on where you have got the information. Yeah, let's go to primary source. The primary source. By the end of this session, you have to get to know some basic knowledge about the primary sources, like definition, characteristics, example, the uses, how they apply it to research also. Yeah. Firstly, let us know how it is defined. You can also define it in your own word, but according to me and according to many research I've summarized, primary source is the original first-hand accounts or direct evidence of an event. Direct evidence. You pick it direct. You don't interpret. Just see what is this, and you write the information. Event, idea, or discovery. It has not been interpreted by others. No one has ever interpreted. Just pick it from the exact place, from the time it has occurred, and understand his unmattered piece. They are not tampered with. Unmattered piece of information. Yeah, the characteristics of these primary sources, they are original. They are raw data. They have not been processed. They have not been interpreted. They have not been. Nothing out of it has been added to. They are all also hand-mediated evidence. Yeah, and they are time related. Yeah, they are picked from that time. The things has occurred. You have not to delay. You just read the information. This and this has occurred on this at this time. that is the primary source of information. They are first and original raw data and immediate events. The examples of primary sources, like they are, the first one is documents, like birth certificates, legal records, yeah, like the record about land titles or that certificates, yeah. Also, another example is letters, interviews, from diaries, creative works like the novels, painting, and musical notes. Yeah, they also first-hand information. They're not interpreted. They are all historical artifacts, scientific data. Yeah, scientific data. Always original. Um, Also, the primary sources are usually produced at the same time as the event, phenomenon, or processes being studied. Yeah? As I told you, they are taken in that exact time. The event or phenomenon or the process is being studied. They are invaluable in qualitative research. They help in research. You have to first get the primary source, then you go about with your research, especially in history, anthropology, and sociology, where understanding the personal experience and direct evidence is paramount. You have to first know. Hmm? You have to first get personal experience before you get to research. You cannot research about something while you have not gained some experience. You have to first get the primary. You have to first get the primary sources, the primary informations, and then you go about with researchers. Researchers use primary sources to test hypotheses. You first get this thing that has occurred, and you think of it and try to test why has it occurred. Why has this phenomenon occurred? Why has this event occurred? To explore the new angles of analysis and gain evidence for arguments. I think you've learned about something. If I'm too fast, always just pause the video and look into each slides. Just pause, read, and analyze it critically in your free time. Thanks for being attentive and watching my videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends and families to let them also know how to go about in this 21st century world. The things to be done in order to be accurate in making decisions, taking actions, yeah, and responding to conversations and decisions. Thanks for always being with me. I love you all. I still remain your guy.